Good evening. Let's discuss 2018 paper. Okay. Here, poem we learnt previously in one session. Now here, original university paper is unclear. Therefore, I have to retype it. University of Sri Jayawardhanapura, Department of English and Linguistics, selection test for Bachelor of Arts in English, General External Degree Registration, July 2018, duration 2 hours, answer all questions. I will try my best to find other papers, but it is impossible. Now, 2015 paper we discussed. Here write a trace of the following paragraph in about 70 to 75 words. Here words must be 70 to 75 words. So what are the rules? You know, what are the rules of a trace? Yes, if you remember, tell me. No.
The words should be 70 to 75.
Words should be 70 to 75.
They
Yes.
have to divide into columns.
Yes. Can you write 69 words?
No, we can't write 69 or 76.
Yes, 76 words, no marks. So exactly within 70 to 75. That means you can write 71, 75, 76 like that. Sorry, 74. Maximum 75. You have to divide 5 columns.
5 columns.
I ask you to take a pencil. And since this is compulsory in every year, yes, I guided you to take a pencil and a foot ruler. And also I ask you to do it in a blank paper and take it into the original paper. Therefore, soon after distributing paper, please sound your table with pen and ask for a paper. They don't take many papers, very few, okay? Therefore, my students know how to get it, others, outsiders don't know, you know. I mean, they don't think about that. You say, I want 2 papers like that for rough work and do it in the paper and take. Even essay, don't write at once on the, in this space, please do it in that and take. 2 hours you have. Yes.
Sir, if we write.
Yes, ask if
we write our answers in pencil, will they accept that?
Don't write in pencil. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Anyway, write in pen. Yes. Yes. Another rule. You can use a title. Title is also, words of the title is also, words of the title are also added to the count. And can you write?
We should mention the words, how many words we have written in the
places. At last, you have to mention how many words you wrote. Though you are told or not, better to use a title. Other thing, can you write contracted forms? Can't, couldn't, don't, doesn't, shouldn't, haven't, hasn't, wasn't, weren't. You can't write. Because in formal writing, we never use contracted forms in whatever way say, even advanced level. essay. In formal writing, in letter writing, essay writing, we never use contracted forms, do not, does not. So do not mean two words, does not mean two words. Article single word, are, is, determiners are counted as single word. Yes. Other thing you have to write using your own words, avoiding the words mentioned in the original paragraph. Our students do that without these guidelines, so university doesn't give marks. Then they think that I am HND, I am College of Education, but I failed. Yes. Other thing, tidy handwriting. Don't cut, don't erase, don't defects. I ask you one day. That's why I ask you to write it in another paper and take, because you have 2 hours, 3 or 4 questions only. Erasing, defacing, cutting, and defacing, those things are remarks for deduction of marks, right? This is an aptitude test. English aptitude test, right? They check your knowledge of English and how can you organize ideas within a given time. Your creativity, your vocabulary, your grammar are also examined. Wrong grammar points are right what? Points for deduction of marks again. You should know, right? Right. Now someone please read this. Actually very short paragraph. Now you may think that is this the selection test? Yes. This is the selection test. Several times I told you selection test means aptitude test. English aptitude. Yes. Placement test. Someone please read before I read. Who can read?
Okay, sir. I read.
Yeah, quickly.
Discipline is of utmost importance to a student's life. If the young students do not obey their superiors and go without discipline, they will be deprived of much of the training they should have at this period, and in future they will never be able to extract obedience from others in the society. Society will never accept them as persons fit for commanding and taking up any responsible persons in life. So, it is the duty of all the students to observe discipline in the preparatory stage of their life. A college without discipline can never impart suitable education to students. The rule of discipline in the playground and the battlefield as well plays a very important role. A team without discipline may not fare well in spite of good players, but want of mutual understanding and cooperation. In any army, everyone from the rank of the general down to the rank of an ordinary soldier must observe discipline. In case soldier does not obey his immediate superior, the army becomes quite unfit for the achievement of the common ends of war. At first sight, it may appear to us that discipline takes away individual liberty, but on analysis, it is found that it does not do so. For liberty is not a license. We find disciplined liberty at the root of all kinds of human happiness.
Right, thank you. Discipline is of utmost importance to a student's life. If the young students do not obey their superiors and go without discipline, they will be deprived of much of the training they should have at this period then. In future, they will never be able to extract obedience from others in the society. Society will never accept them as persons fit for commanding and taking up any responsible persons in life. So, it is the duty of all the students to observe discipline in the preparatory stage of their life. A college, here A should be capital, my printing mistake. With a college without discipline can never impart suitable education to a student. What the pronunciation of this word? Education.
Education.
Not education, education. The role of discipline in the playground and the battlefield as well plays a this should be very important role. A team without discipline may not fare well in spite of good players, but want of mutual understanding and cooperation. In any army, everyone from the rank of the general down to the ranks of an ordinary soldier must observe discipline. In case soldier does not obey his immediate superior, the army becomes quite unfit for the achievement of the common ends of war. In militarism, obedience is one discipline. They have to obey the immediate higher rank. Otherwise, army can't proceed. In a school, sometimes teacher can go against principles. That is unfair. I can't agree with that. But army, that can't happen. Later, they can proceed with criticism, but that command should be obeyed. Yeah, Corporal, please do that. Yes, sir. No, sir, can't, sir. What? Not applicable with military. That is military obedience internationally. At first sight, it may appear to us that discipline takes away individual liberty. But on analysis, it is found that it does not do so. For liberty is not a license, but liberty is not a license. Okay. In liberty means, freedom. But we find discipline, liberty at the root of all kinds of human happiness. That means the writer talk about leadership, leaders and subordinates. Yes. In every society, there are leaders. Now, in second year, there is another subject called leadership. Yes. Every society, there are leaders. Subjects have to obey their leaders. There are different types of leadership. Militarism, autocratic leadership in militarism. Rajika, first year, there is a poem. Yeah. Charge of the Light Brigade. Where soldiers obey old general in Crimean War. English Army, one platoon.
Sir, sir, our praises topic, how many words it should be included?
This one?
We should write a topic for praises. How
Topic,
many words in how?
Topic 2 or 3 words, huh?
It can't be a one word.
One word also okay.
Okay, sir.
One word also okay, right. So I was talking about obedience. Crimean War. Oh, yes.
When we write praises writing, is it okay to write the same sentence which is in the paragraph?
Can't. No marks.
Have to write our own words, right?
Yes, use your own words.
Okay.
never write, never copy lines from here. Even words, vocabulary items, you have to use,
Okay, sir.
right? Okay, some other questions are there? Because now we did class. Some student came now nearly 2 months. Some about 1 month. 1 or 2 came last 2-3 days. Okay. So without guideline, you can't pass selection test, though you think you know English. You know English, and the way you sit for the selection test are 2 things. Right. So suggest a topic. You can borrow a word only one time more like that. Huh?
So can we say importance of discipline?
Yes, can. I will say like this. Disciplinary life. You can write your own disciplinary life. Draw 5 lines, 5 columns.
Sir, what did you say? Disciplinary life.
Disciplinary. DISCIPLINARY. Disciplinary life. Now I can't write on board because board is not visible since I'm sharing this on screen. Disciplinary life, right? Now within 5 columns, right? One word in 1 column only, right? Now let's write. Mine is just an example. You can write your own one, right? Okay, 70 to 75, yes. Write like this.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, I got a printout of this exam paper, sir, but it's not clear.
Pardon?
It's not clear, sir.
What is not clear?
Printout is not clear. This exam paper, sir, I got a printout.
Yes, but this is clear, you know.
Yes, sir. Screen is clear, sir.
I have sent this to your group.
Okay, sir.
No. Today morning I sent one. Today morning or yesterday, I think. Today morning sent or yesterday. That is unclear.
Yes,
After that, I went to a committee.
The first you sent yesterday, sir. Today you sent this. This is very clear.
Yes, please take print out of second one. Is it okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, right. I got this typed. Yes, because that is unclear. Yes. I said write like this. Decent behavior for everyone is vital.
Sir, is everyone one word?
No. Decent behavior, second one, for third one. Right?
Everyone
Sir,
is
I
one
asked.
word.
Everyone?
Is one word.
Sir, is
One word.
one word?
Yes, everyone one word. For everyone, decent behavior for everyone is vital because all human societies depend on leadership
Could you repeat the sentence? All human societies, sir?
all human societies depend on leadership. Leadership, one word, leadership.
Okay.
Hare. Students are expected to be disciplined. DIS. Again, don't write that word. Now, one time enough. DISCIPLED. Disciplined. Full stop. School time. Obedient. Demeanor. 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 Determines a successful future. Yes. Society respects decent people. Full stop. This should be cultivated from school time itself. Itself one word. From school time itself.
Sir, to be, should be, are this one word?
Two words. Should be two words. From school time itself.
To be also two words.
Why not? Did I give to
Okay,
be?
sir. Okay,
Yes.
sir. Okay.
Yes. Itself one word. We are called reflexive pronouns. Yes. Full stop. Good upbringing.
Sir, what? Good.
Upbringing.
DWOD.
UP BRINGING. One word. UP BRINGING. Upbringing. Upbringing
Sir,
means
upbringing means?
decent behavior.
Sir,
So upbringing. Then after that, did you say any word?
No, no. Should be started from school age. School age. Otherwise single word, otherwise. An empty man, an empty person will go to society. Will go to society. Otherwise, an empty man, empty person will go to society.
Is it empty man? We have to write both or empty person.
Empty one word, person, two word. Right, how many words now? $55 words are there now. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, 55
Yes, sir.
words.
Yes. Accepting one word. Leaders, lead apostrophe. Yes, that is single word. Leaders. Commands is a good quality for, quality in both playground one word, and battlefield two words, battlefield two words, battlefield. How many words are now?
68, sir.
68.
Yes, sir.
Sir, along with the topic, it should be 70, no?
Along with the
Yes,
topic
sir.
now 70.
70, yes, sir.
70, sir.
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Individual freedom is invalid. Individual freedom means individual liberty. Now 74.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
74 now.
All right. Now this is what I give. If I discuss the same question in another class, then I may write another one. Like that, you have to practice this. Right? Some students send me some answers, but I couldn't check it yet. Who sent me? 2 or 3 sent. I will check this. These days very busy. Right. Okay, but it is another thing I will do, check it. On most probably test will be held in the on the last Sunday of this month, because they are doing all the things for that, because online applications are there, and they will inform, or else it may go to first Sunday of July. Okay, anyway, my class will be over by the end of this month. Right, I mean, this is what I did. Never write at once in exam paper. My advice: ask for a blank sheet first. You know it, other outside students don't know it. Write it in clearly, and next, after counting exact words, write on the paper. There is nothing. 2 hours you have. Under that, write words, count of the words. If there is a student who sat for last time and failed selection test, please mention on right side of the paper, this is my second attempt. But that should be true. Then university will call and ask for your first time index number. Yes. Right. Does someone please read the summary? What I guide?
Sir, may I?
Yes. Yes. Someone was going to ask something?
No, sir.
All right. Right. Okay. Read this. Summary only.
Discipliner life. Decent behavior for everyone is vital because all human societies depend on leadership. Students are expected to be disciplined. School time obedient demeanor determines a successful future. Society respects decent people. This should be cultivated from school time itself. Good upbringing will go to society, accepting an Otherwise, started from school age. Otherwise, an unempty person will go to society. Accepting leaders' commands is a good quality in both playground and battlefield is invalid. That's all, sir.
Her voice was rather unclear. Someone else please read, because she had, I think, connection issue.
Read.
Yes, sir, I can. Disciplinary life. Decent behavior for everyone is vital because all human societies depend on leadership. Students are expected to be disciplined. School time obedient demeanor determines a successful future. Society respects decent people. This should be cultivated from school time itself. Good upbringing should be started from school age. Otherwise, an empty person will go to society. Accepting leaders' commands is a good quality in both playground and battlefield. Individual freedom is invalid. Okay.
Don't take mistakenly that this is the exact answer. This is what I made. Your answer can be quite different from mine. If you can, write it and send me. Okay. Those who already sent, I will examine definitely. Yes. Yes. Second, this poem once we did. Never mind. It's okay. Let's discuss it for the second time. Because same thing, repracticing will be suitable for you, most beneficial. Read the following poem and answer the questions given below. Yes. How many stanzas are there in the poem? 1, 2, 3. Very short poem.
Sir,
Huh?
sir, yesterday you gave us a topic about that short story.
Yes.
Critical analysis about that.
Yes. Let's complete this first. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Yes. The title is Strange Fruit. Southern trees bear strange fruit. Blood on the leaves and blood at the root. One day we did. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. Pastoral scene of the gallant south. The bulging eyes. This should be EYES eyes. Huh? EYES eyes. And the twisted mouth. Scent of magnolias. Sweet of fresh. Then sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is the fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, for the trees to drop. Here is a strange and bitter crop. Lewis Allen. Someone who didn't participate in the class previously, please give you ideas about the poem. I mean, many were in the class, but if there is no, yes, what do you understand? Who are present, I don't see here because normally we talk every day. Yes.
About what?
Yes. There is something, there's some idea about talk, as you say. Yes. Strange fruit. There is a strange fruit. Southern trees. There are trees called southern trees. This is an imagery. Strange fruit also imagery. There are strange fruit. There is a type of tree called southern tree. Blood on the leaves and blood at the root. That tree, everywhere blood. Our tree is smeared with blood. So we understand. Or it can be a soldier's life. That can be death then. Whatever it is, death. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Now, what do you understand by black bodies? Apartheid. If not, racialism. In other words, racism. Oil's color bar. Black and white collision, we can get an idea here. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. There are poplar trees. Poplar trees have a connotation with war. Earlier also we did one poem in a selection test paper. There were these terms, poplar trees. Do you remember? Yes. Poppy flowers, it mentioned, yes. Okay. So actually, is there a tree called, are there trees called southern trees? I mean, black bodies swinging in the southern trees. On the tree, on its branches, there are black bodies swinging. In the southern breeze, they are the strange fruit. So is it a real tree?
No, sir.
No. The poet imagines that there is such a tree. So metaphorical implication is there. Pastoral scenes of the gallant South. There's a rural scene of the gallant South. South is gallant, brave. The bulging eyes mean EYES eyes, and the twisted mouth, they are the dead bodies. Scent of magnolias, sweet and fresh. Recently, dead soldiers. So we don't know the soldiers, so general public. There are bodies. It can be either warfield or if not any other massacre of civilians. In Hitler's wartime, Nazi violence, there was genocide. Yes. Inside gas chambers, Jews were murdered. Here is the fruit for the cross to pluck. There is fruit. What is fruit? Hanging fruit. What is it? Didn't you follow me? There is a tree. Tree, there is fruit. Strange fruit hanging. What is that?
Black bodies.
Black bodies. Black bodies mean whose bodies? It is cross bodies, so
Human bodies.
human bodies. That's what I want to say. Then the sudden smell of burning flesh. Burning flesh. Right. Shimamanda Adichie, the Nigerian writer, writes a short story, Private Experience, which is one of the prescribed stories in your first year. In that it is mentioned there are dead bodies burning by the rod. She smells the flesh burning, yes. She feels the smell of burning flesh. Burning flesh. That is fresh. You are going to tell something? No. Here is fruit for the cross to pluck. Here is fruit for the cross to pluck. Right. For the rain to gather. Now cross also pluck that fruit. Right. Jean Arasanayagam, Sri Lankan poet, writes a poem Nallu, which is one of the prescribed for your third year. In Nallur also she creates such a horrible ethos with dead bodies hanging on palmyra trees. Dead bodies of LTT cadres. For the rain to gather, that means they are exposed to rain. It insults the human dignity. For the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, for the trees to drop, here is a strange and bitter crop. Now, there may not be a tree like that. The poet creates his own imagination, right? Here, what is the strange fruit that the poet is talking about? Give reasons for your answer. Remember, this answer should be at least 100 words. At least 100 words. Some student write within 5-6 words and come back. No. What the strange fruit that the poet is talking about? Give reasons for your answer. What kind of atmosphere is created in the poem? Full stop. How do the imagery contribute to evoke this particular atmosphere? That is also about 100 words. Comment on
Sir,
the
evoke means
evoke mean emerge, produce here. Comment on the structure of the poem. You have to comment on the structure of the poem. How many stanzas? What are the techniques, themes, and rhyme scheme? What is the rhyme scheme here? Or in rhyme or rhyming pattern? Fruit root, what is it? Fruit root? Yes.
AABB.
AABB. Second also AABB. Fruit, south, flesh. All right. AABB here C. South and fruit is different, you know. BB, fresh flesh, CC. Third one, pluck. Again, different. DDEE. Right.
Sir, should we make?
Huh?
So what do you mean?
Your voice is not clear. Please speak a little bit louder.
So baby.
Fruit, root, AA. Breeze, trees, BB. South, mouth, different, you know, CC. Fresh, flesh, DD. Because entire word you can't repeat. Fruit, root, breeze, trees. Okay, you can't again say. A, B, B, you can't say again because here sound is different. Single poem, you know. Yes. Is there any problem?
When we mention about this pattern, should we always say like it's the AABB, CC, DD like that pattern, or just AABB pattern?
AABB. Just you write, that's also, you know, never mind. You can say AABB in each, or sorry, every stanza. Then okay.
Okay, sir. Right.
This
Sir,
stanza.
what did you say? Repeat that.
You can say AABB in every stanza. First also that, separately second one, you can mention that way. Okay?
Okay, sir.
If you don't write, analyze its rhyming pattern as a single poem, or else you can write as separate stanzas. Okay. But if it is a sonnet, you can't write like this. I have told what sonnet is, right? Now, since we wrote previously answers, I think no need to write back. But
there's a question on the chat, and I think Sumudhi is asking what is AABB. I can't understand, so what's the meaning?
You didn't, you were not present in the class first day when I explained it, no? Can you hear me?
So she says yes.
When we analyze a poem, we take last sound. The rhyming, how the last word rhyme. Right? We examine sound pattern. Right? Last word sound as fruit. Not the spelling, fruit. We see another sound is there equal to that. Fruit. What is the other sound equal to that? Root. So we begin as A. Normally we begin as A. We don't begin as DD like that. A. First sound A. Okay? First line ends with whatever it is. That can be home, gone, born, like that. That is also A. First, last word, right sound is A. Then we see second one is equal to that fruit, root, sound only. Is it equal to first one? Yes. Then this is also A. We go to third line. It is breeze. Different from these both, we say B. Fourth line, trees. That is equal to this. Then that is also B. You are correct? You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We go to fifth line. It is south. Is it equal to this? Any one of these?
Mouth, sir.
Huh? No. I mean,
Mouth, sir.
is this word rhymes with any word, any last sound of first answer? Can you see this rhyming with any of these? No. So it is a new sound. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Then we say it is C. Now understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Now, what is the strange fruit that the poet is talking about? Give reasons for your answer. Since there were not some students first day, I will give an answer like this. This answer also, please write in another paper and take into your original paper, okay? Because now according to new method, you have to write it in the paper itself. Sometimes you have been given space. Write till space is over. Right? Don't remain lines. Do you understand what I say? Yes. If there are 10 lines, write till 10 lines are over. Right. Is it okay? Someone please say okay or not.
Okay, sir.
Right. That's what. You are right. When you are unspoken, I feel that you don't understand it. Right. I think.
Is it mandatory to use punctuation in our writing in selection test?
Why not? Yes. If normally comma, if you use quotations, right?
PDX.
Yes. If it is a question,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
They also counted for your marks. Yes. I told you one day in my neighborhood, one girl, one time she was a HND batchmate. Right? She said, can she avoid selection test and top up only? I said, can't. After that, she sat for the selection test, failed. About 5 years, their family didn't talk to me, thinking that it was I who asked university to fail her, because I'm jealousy with you in neighborhood as a neighbor. If she became a BA graduate, it would be a threat for me. They have told some other people. That man, very bad man, he asked university to fail. I have no any connection with university, right? I have no any connection with university. I know only 1, 2, 3 lecturers. They are also not English. They are in other departments, okay? Yes. Okay. What is the strange fruit that the poet is talking about? Give reasons for your answer. 5 marks. Start like this. When we proceed with reading this poem, we are given the idea that the poet is not talking about any type of fruit on the earth, but the term is used in a satirical manner to produce an imaginative picture of a human battle divided as complexion, complexion, complexion means color of the skin. I repeat the sentence because some new students can be there.
Sir, could you tell the spelling for the word complexion?
COMPLEXION. Right. I repeat the sentence. Now your practicing is essential. Now this Risla, when she came at the beginning, it was a headache to me, always asking word by word. Now she's forward. Other students, am I correct?
Sir, yes, sir. I have improved a lot. Before
Yes.
I attend your class, I can't create a sentence.
Yes.
I can't. Before that, I speak word by word, but now I can connect some
That's
words
all.
and.
When you want to drive, you have to practice in driving. If you want to swim, you need practice. Like that, these are also things. You know English and you are sitting for the selection test are two different things. When following degrees also the same. I said this is my 20th year of guiding students for BA in English degree. Up to now, I have produced more than graduates. I am not marketing them. If someone challenges only, I can bring them because I don't like to show my students saying these are these. Some Sri Lankan, I mean, some popular centers in Sri Lanka also run by my students. Yes. In parliamentary also there are interpreters who completed this degree under me and Aquinas lecturers. and other Buddha Shaka Bhikkhu University lecturers. Yes. Other universities also, I don't mention the names because it is not good to say that, right? Because I got money from them, If I taught free of charges, it's okay. I can mention like that. Now, I think this is our about 25 session. We did about 25 sessions. Am I correct from the beginning? Nimmi, you came from the beginning. Nimmi and Pavit came. How many classes did we cover now?
I think, sir, it is like approximately, now we are approximately 30, something like that.
30, yes. Around 30 classes we did now. Yes.
Sir, we didn't do any exercise about bar chart, pie chart.
Yes, bar chart and pie chart I will discuss, because 1 year it was also given. And 1 year grammar question was also given. Yes. I said when we proceed with reading this poem, we are given, yes, the idea, given the idea that the poet is not talking about any type of fruit on the earth, but the term is used in a satirical manner to produce an imaginative picture of a human battle. Picture of a human battle. Please give me single minute. Right. After that, what the question? We have to go to the return to the question. Now, don't think that you are repeating this one. No, even if you write 100 times, that is worth for you. Okay. What the strange fruit that the poet is talking about? Give reason for your answer. Yes. There is no such a tree either. Such a tree either. Full stop. The whole poem, WHOLE, whole poem, is a collection of the poet, apostrophe is poets, imaginative picture of blood shedding, SHEDD and shedding, as a man apostrophe is man's action of killing man.
What's a killing man?
Killing. KILLNG, killing man.
Okay, sir.
Hurry. Right. It is possible to give reasonable reasons to confirm this idea with the appearance of black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Yes. Full stop. It is clear that the strange fruit that the poet is talking about is here the black bodies. Yes, full stop. Again, black bodies suggest the everlasting EVERLASTING, everlasting. Is this being recorded? I can't see.
Yes, sir, it is being
Yes.
recorded.
Everlasting collision.
Collision.
CO
Sir, what collision?
collision mean? Oh, what is called attacking, if not collide. Clash. Understand. Fight.
Is collapse, collision, both are same?
Yes. Collision
Sir, could
between
you spell the word?
COLLISION, collision between the white supremacy and black inferiority, 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 inferiority in the world. Normally, don't write the word Black American, write African American. African American. Though we use that word in literature and in standard writing, we don't use black. There are no black people in the world. Are there black people? In other words, there are no white people either. White mean it should be like white cloth, milk. Are there milk white people? So it should be jaundice. Jaundice means one illness is there. Jaundice. The skin becomes white. That is called jaundice. Have you heard? Yes. Okay.
Sir, can't we talk about skin tone?
Skin
Skin tone, sir?
skin tone.
Yes, sir. Is not suitable, sir.
Not suitable. Not suitable.
Talking
Completion.
about skin tone. Talking about people's skin tone.
No. Write completion word. Okay. Completion. Or else another word, apartheid. Apartheid. Nice word, apartheid. Apartheid is the distinction between colors. In Sri Lanka, there is no apartheid, but America, South Africa, that exists. Yes. Now, okay? Right. How many words can there be for this answer? But remember one thing. Write according to the lines given in the paper, answer sheet. If they have given 10 lines, write till 10 lines finish. If 5 lines only, okay? But better thing is to prepare the answer in another paper and take into this one. At the beginning, say, please give me 2 rough sheet, I want. Right. 1 year, they have brought about 50 papers to the exam hall. Then my student, 2015, 6 buses came, 2 buses from Kandy, 1 Leyland bus and Rosa bus, my students. Kurunagala, 3 buses. And in addition to them, some vans. Anuradhapura, 2 buses. My classes I brought to selection test. Right? President College, 1 exam center. Other exam center, Anula College. But I mean, there were about 3,000 candidates that time. Not 2,000, not 15. 15 all were taken. 16 back. Right. After that, my student had requested papers. Then in university, Van has returned to university and brought papers. Therefore, quickly at the beginning ask 2 papers at least. I want to like that. Others are writing in the paper itself, then sometimes they may cut down, erase, deflate. We don't want. We want our students. Right.
So
Okay.
another term I remember about this complexion. Can we use the word colorism?
Color?
Colorism. COLOURISM.
Colorism, yes. But that is not professional word, okay?
Okay.
Okay. That is better for clothes, flowers like that. For human skin, better word is complexion, right? Okay?
Okay, sir.
Right. How many words can there be for this answer?
Around 130.
Right, okay. B. Right. What kind of atmosphere is created in the poem? How do the imagery contribute to image this particular atmosphere? Never mind. Let's write. What kind of atmosphere? Write like this. It is evident that a dismal, D-I-S-M-A-L, dismal, murder,
You repeat the word dismal. What's the word?
D-I-S-M-A-L, dismal. Dismal means dark, gloomy. Dismal. Death, milieu, M-I-L-I-E-U-E. Your capacity of using words is extremely important to pass the selection test. Okay.
Sir, melia means?
M-I-L-I-E-U, M-I-L-I-U, milieu means background. Background is created by the poet, full stop. Your writing style should be argumentative, creative. Right. BA mean BA. BA in English mean BA in English. It's selection test also, that 5 standard. Right. That time there was, you remember, Mahinda Rajapaksa when president introduced one type of English to Sri Lanka. Anyone of you remember it? No. Speak English your way. Do you remember? New program English teachers were taken to India and trained. We went against that. According to that, you opetten come, I may petten come. There is study in the bus. I came AWW, you remember? If bus was jam packed, that English guided people to talk as they study in the bus. You come this way, said, you opetten come, I may petten come. And like that type of English. I came empty handed. I came AWW, Addeka Wana. Do you remember? When English teachers went against that wrong. I mean English, not that was wrong. Right. Therefore, English has a depth. Right. That's why I ask my student always learn English. You have many things to learn. Right. Now you can get anything from AI, but that is not English. You give the structure, letter, and AI will give you all the things, yes. But that's not English, yes.
So
Because
during yeah, that you talked about this Mahinda regime time that the teachers are being practiced at India. So, I mean, that called the pidgin English? That means we are mixing our own local language with the English or something like that. Was that the mistake you are highlighting?
yes, but that doesn't become English,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like I have heard that happens in the Philippines also. They have mixed the language with them, and like that they usually use it.
No,
So
and that's wrong. That's wrong because English should be English. Our local language should be local language.
No, I was just asking that is that you the call the
Yeah,
pidgin?
yes, that's what I'm talking here. Right.
Of course, it's wrong to use like that because it's not the clear standard English. Because I just wanted to know about the term that we have to use in that kind of a scenario.
Yes, yes. Some countries use wrong pronunciation also. Campus. One girl told me in one country she visited, they are using campus, not campus. I saw
And
one Tamil lecturer.
another
Okay.
one, yes, another one I highlighted from some of the teachers like onion for onion. I don't know whether it's correct. Some students tell me also that, but I use onion. I just Oxford Dictionary also.
Whenever you have a problem, you can use Google pronunciation, Oxford pronunciation. Okay.
Yes, sir. Obviously, it gives you Oxford or Cambridge
Yes,
most
that is
probably.
the standard English. Others are non-standard English. Yes. Mm,
So what's the difference between American English and British English pronunciation?
American English, uh, for every word they use R, end R pronunciation. Okay. British English, end R is not used. For an American, they say teacher. Teacher. British English, R is not pronounced teacher. Doctor, engineer, proctor. America, proctor, engineer, they use R. We tell it pronunciation, phonological rule. There's another lesson, phonological rule. And
Yes,
India
sir, there
like
is
that,
symbols
India like that,
for the
India like that,
there
they
is
highlight R, doctor, proctor.
Rhotic pronunciation, isn't it, sir?
Yes,
Rhotic.
yes, right, like this. And some words are there. Uh, England, they use different trousers. America say pants. England says biscuits. America cookies like that. You can type on Google the different usage of American and England. Other thing, American English, short form. British English, they use the full form on most occasions, but anyway, then in England also they use now estuary English. Estuary English means mixed because England is a democratic country, Who is the mayor of London? Who is mayor of London? Type on Google mayor of London quickly. Mayor.
Sadiq Khan.
Sadiq Khan. Muslim man. London mayor, Pakistan man, Sadiq Khan. If it happens in our country, that's a problem, Then they are democratic. Therefore, London English now mixed with Muslim pronunciation, Tamil pronunciation like that. London mayor is not an Englishman, but all London people, English people, are ruled by him, and Sadiq Khan.
sir, there are symbols to pronounce the word correctly. If we learn linguistics, we
Yes,
can understand.
linguistics, you learn RP. Visual pronunciation is the accurate, world recognized pronunciation, but there's a thing, but that pronunciation is not now exist in many places. Therefore, American, Indian, all pronunciation are accepted. For IELTS, all pronunciations are accepted. Now today, I saw one video clip. A Tamil person is explaining fisherman mourned by his wife. Fisherman mourned by his wife. My YouTube videos are also there about that one poem, Fisherman mourned by his wife. One Tamil man is talking him, fisherman, want, ba. He can't pronounce the words correctly. My video right? Well, hurry. Okay, Jaffna Tamil person. Hurry. It is evident that a dismal death mean background is created by the poet. Don't think that I'm wasting time. You want knowledge. That's why I complete 30 classes up now. Of course, this atmosphere is a battlefield with dead bodies hanging on trees, exposed to the sun, rain, and predatory, P-R-E-D-A-T-O-R-Y, predatory, Vilopic, predatory, birds to prey, P-R-E-Y, prey. Full stop. Nevertheless, such a real situation is not existent here. And that is about the horror of
What's
HORROR, horror,
Could you spell the word?
HORROR, horror of man taking arms on arms, ARMS, arms on man. Right. Blood is on the leaves and at the root. Right. In every war, death and casualty are recorded paving, P-A-V-I-N-G, paving for the
Sir, what did you say? Every war, death and casualty are?
normally I write, but now I didn't write.
Death and casualty are
Recorded.
recorded.
Recorded. Paving, P-A-V-I-N-G, paving the way for the
So you said paving for
no, paving the way for should be, yeah? Paving the way for the mankind to suffer the lifetime. Mankind to suffer the lifetime. Yes. The writer gives the idea that in every war, man becomes a victim of death and suffering. Death and suffering. Yes. Therefore, the background is a war with dead bodies. Right. Someone please read these two answers, first one and this one. Who can?
Sir, I read.
Yes, sure.
What is the strange fruit that the poet is talking about? Give reason for your answer. When we proceed with reading this poem, we are given the idea that the poet is not talking about any type of fruit on the earth, but a term is used in a satirical manner to produce an imaginative picture of a human battle divided as complexion. There is no such a tree either. The whole poem is a collection of the poet's imaginative picture of blood shedding as a man's action of killing man. It is possible to give reasonable reason to confirm this idea with the appearance of black bodies swinging in the southern trees. It is clear that the strange fruit that the poet is talking about is here the black bodies. Again, black bodies suggest the everlasting collision between the white supremacy and black inferiority in the world. Second question. What kind of atmosphere is created in the poem How do the imagery contribute to evoke this particular atmosphere? It is evident that a dismal death milieu is created by the poet. Of course, this atmosphere is a battlefield with dead bodies hanging on trees, exposed to the sun, rain, and predatory birds to prey. Nevertheless, such a real situation is not existent here, and that is about the horror of man taking arms on man. Blood is on the leaves and at the root. In every war, death and casualty are recorded, paving the way for the mankind to suffer the lifetime. The writer gives the idea that is every war man becomes a victim of death and suffering. Therefore, the background is a war with dead bodies. Okay.
Now it is also mentioned what kind of atmosphere created in the poem and how do the imagery contribute to evoke this particular atmosphere. Writer continue same answer. In fact, in fact, the poet also uses a set of imagery to evoke evoke this evoke this particular atmosphere. Yes. There is a pastoral, this one PSTORL, pastoral scene of all the gallant, gallant South, where the human bodies with bulging, BULG and bulging eyes, EYES eyes, and twisted mouth, bulging eyes and twisted mouth, are hanging on trees. Yes. This is, of course, an imagery that the poet uses to make the poem imaginative and approachable, approachable, A-P-P-R-O-A-C-H-A-B-L, approachable to the reader, all right. Now, comment on the structure of the poem, right? Start like this, how, yes, write like this. The title of the poem, is, within inverted comma, strange fruit, close inverted comma, which creates a type of fruit as the rough, R-O-U-G-H, rough guess, G-U-E-F-F, as the rough guess, R-O-U-G-H, G-U-E-S-S, rough guess, full stop. Button, when we proceed with reading the poem with a scrupulous means very attentive, S-C-R-U-P-U-L-O-U-S, scrupulous, S-C-R-U-P-U-L-O-U-S, scrupulous, attention, comma, we could simply comprehend that the topic is ironical as well as satirical. Yes. Therefore, both irony and satire.
Sir, could you spell the word? Irony.
I-R-O-N-Y. I-R-O-N-Y. Irony and satire could be identified at the very beginning. Yes, full stop. The poem is full of imaginations on the side of the poet therefore imagery can be imagery can be taken as salient, salient, salient technique. Whoever, whatever says, the selection test mean BA in English, okay? I said write till the given lines are filled. Write in another paper and take into this paper. First, they check your layout. Sometimes it is clear grammatical. They may not check and put into pass box. මට recording එක කියවුනේ එකනේ. Layout එකයි layout, grammar, creativity they check. I mean, several times I told within 5 minutes, lecturer can decide whether you can proceed with degree or not. Right. The writer also uses a wide range of metaphors to make.
Sir, could you spell the word metaphors?
My goodness. METAPHORS. Metaphors I have told thousands times in this class. Now it's okay. I'm not blaming anyone. Metaphors. In order to sharpen, SHARPEN, sharpen the meaning. Normally I may spell the words because online you may hear mispronounced. I know it. Sometimes your words also I hear. That's why. Otherwise I don't put you to second class. Right. Strange fruit. That is quenched. QUENCHED. Don't ask singular meaning. I can't exactly quenched. Dried in sunlight like that, quenched by QUENCHED, quenched by the sunlight is also metaphor. Yes. But the point of view?
Sir, quenched by
the sun. Or sunlight, I said.
Sunlight.
Okay, never mind. By the sun, no sunlight. Okay. What's the point of view here?
Third person.
Last week I explained that, yes. The point of view is third person. The poet also uses, now tone is negative or positive?
Negative.
Yes, the poet also uses a negative tone to convey his idea about man killing man. The poet appreciates That condemn, yes. The poet condemns man's action of man killing man. Man's action of man killing man. Right. The poem contains, how many stanzas are there? How many stanzas?
3 stanzas.
3 stanzas.
The poem contains 3 stanzas of each. Of each ko main kinne ka rhyme is of each. End rhyme is A B B. Of each mean each stanza A B B. Second also, forget the first. Now come south mouth A B B. Of each, rhyme scheme is A B B. Right. As as it is understood, as it is understood, there are several themes in the poem. One is frustration. Frus TRATION, frustration of. FRUSTRATION, frustration mean uselessness of man creating war with other man creating war with other man. Another theme is ignorance of man. Ignorance of man. Yes. Full stop. Ethnic hatred. Ethnic hatred. Comma. Difference of language and color. Ethnic hatred. Comma. Difference of language and color. Social behavior. Marginalization, etc., can be identified as the other themes. Yes. Now, please read what I gave for this last one. Who can read?
Comment on the structure of the poem. The title of the poem is Strange Fruit, which creates a type of a fruit as the rough guess. But when we proceed with reading the poem with a scrupulous attention, we could simply comprehend that a topic is ironical as well as satirical. Therefore, both irony and satire could be identified at the very beginning. The poem is full of imaginations on the side of the poet. Therefore, imagery can be taken as a salient technique. The writer also uses a wide range of metaphors in order to sharpen. Strange fruit that is quenched by the sunlight is also the metaphor. The point of view is third person. The poet also uses a negative tone to convey his idea about man killing man. The poet condemns man's action of man killing man. The poem contains 3 stanzas, of each rhyming word is AABB. As it is understood, there are several themes in the poem. One is frustration of man creating war with other man. Another theme is ignorance of man. Technique, hatred, difference of language and color, social behavior, marginalization, etc. can be identified as the other themes. Okay.
All right, thank you. Now the class contains about 80. How many students are present here?
13.
13.
12, sir. Including you, it's 13.
මේ 20 වලින් පස්සේ limited ටිකක් ඉතුරු කරලා අනිත් ඔක්කොම ක්ලාස් එකෙන් අයින් කරනවා. After this 20 තව දවස් 8ක් බලලා සියලු දෙනාම අයින් කරලා අනිත් ටික අරයි යනවා. I mean remove all others. Right. Don't ask how I will separate them. Some people now please wait, don't leave. Some people think that universities should provide graduates with the knowledge and skills needed in the workplace. Again, I say, don't leave, I want your ideas. What I was meeting, Nidimatani, the Masak selection test. Married ladies ask husband to please wait this month. Some people think that universities should provide graduates with the knowledge and skills needed to workplace. That means what? Professionalism. Others think that the true function of university should be to access to knowledge for its own sake, regardless of whether the course is useful to an employer. In other words, this topic says university education should target jobs, some say. While others say that university education should not target jobs and that is for individual, what is called individuals' own sake. What, in your opinion, should be the main function of a university? University education should aim creating a person for a job or anything. Give you idea?
I think, sir, we should do the both for a university.
Now,
We
please
can't
wait.
avoid.
Please wait. Why does a person learn?
There could be several.
No, meaning like this. Within free education, why does a poor girl or boy learn?
To find a better income resource.
Correct. Right, correct. Why does a person join army or any three forces? I mean three forces. Because of his patriotism to protect country and people, or to do a job.
To do a
The
job.
majority is to do a job.
Not majority.
Huh?
I mean all.
Okay.
Right. Why do now those who are doing advanced level biology? I also did that time called yes, biology also. No? What is the intention of students doing advanced level biology? What is their intention?
To become a doctor.
To become a
Doctor.
Yes.
What is the purpose of those who are doing mathematics A level?
Engineers. To become engineers.
Yes. Is it there for their personal interest or to find good job opportunities?
Find good job opportunities and the reputation, maybe.
Yes. Is there a service? I mean, do they believe in service or their individual capacity?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
That means, do they want to serve society or collect money for their individual life?
Collect money for their lives.
Now, a person becomes a doctor. After that, he becomes specialist. Imagine. Who is the most turning specialist? Cardiologist. Several, I can't remember their names. Cardiologist. BP. BP mean visiting patient, that's physical. VOG. Among all, who is the most earning one? Cardiologist or VP or VOG?
Cardiologist.
VOG.
Oh, okay.
When a lady gets pregnant, quickly she is taken to VOG. Is it wrong?
No, it's the method actually.
Ladies who are married and having babies here. Am I wrong? They are sleeping, no, I don't know. Right. They say I'm wrong. Okay. Right. Then I
You're right.
yes. Every lady, when she has a signal, first VOG.
So what is
Huh? If you channel him privately, he will admit you to his ward. Sri Lankan procedure is that, I mean, through learning, they want individual interest. So, some people think that universities should provide graduates with knowledge and skills needed for the workplace. Others think that the true function of university should be to access knowledge for its own sake, regardless of whether course is useful to an employer. We have to balance the answer. What is, in your opinion, should be the main function of university? Right. When we consider main function of university, there are two sides we have to think. We have to go to America. We have to go to England, China. Their function is technical. Right. So they want to produce graduates, so other professionals applicable to their technical world. I'm not criticizing our education. So there are many faults. Right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, did I use any single word in singular today?
No, sir.
Right. Never to use any single word when talking about the selection test or hereafter one.
Why is there any problem?
Yes. ISIS?
Is there any problem?
No, I mean, try to use only English till selection. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Today enough. I hope to get full day class coming Saturday. I will try my best. I have to manage my other classes. Anyway, before that, today Wednesday. Am I correct? Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Today is Wednesday.
Your class is again Friday. Friday and Saturday morning. Okay. Right.
So what do you mean by the full day class? How many hours and like that?
Pardon?
What do you mean by the full day class? I mean, morning and the evening time, or just the whole day?
Normally Saturday morning, 3 hours like that. 3 hours is not covered. When 9:30 like that, I'm starting. 12 or 12:30 finishing.
Yes,
Because
the last Saturday you did the morning session and the evening session both.
yes, coming Saturday also. I gave you videos, though you didn't attend. Yes. This Friday evening, I mean day after tomorrow, let's meet around 7:30. Till then, I asked last week class, I asked you to buy one newspaper. Did you buy? No. Tomorrow or coming Sunday. Sunday time is so. Sunday time paper, please buy, and that is enough for 1 month. Don't buy anything. Read from the beginning.
So which one is better, Sunday Times or Sunday Observer?
Both are okay. English same, right?
Because Observer
Weekend
has lots of
newspaper is enough for
prestige.
6 months. Yes.
I mean, the Observer is so much famous and they have like a lot of prestige or
And
maybe
because
reputation.
of that, previously, Observer and what's other paper?
Sunday Times.
No, Sunday Times. Other one Observer, no? Observer was printed by Lake House, you know.
Yes.
Lake House was politicalized earlier.
Yeah.
Therefore, people didn't like to read it.
Yeah, during the Mahinda regime, yeah,
That
it
was
was
the
like
reason. Okay. Today now, let's meet the day after tomorrow. If you know your friends, pass message and tell coming 20 days, I will accept them. Okay. Good night.
Good night, sir.
good night, sir.